like, he looked at him and said, listen, get behind me, Satan. And once Satan flee, he had Peter back. We're not wrestling with flesh and blood. And I'm putting this out there just on a low level when it comes to dealing with how we must get through these last times. If we do anything based strictly on emotion, you're going to be used by one of these spirits that have been released from the depths of hell. This is our barometer right here. This is it. Nothing based on our emotions. Because this is flesh. This is what Satan used to control our members. This is our flesh. The one thing he can't use is what the Most High put in us. But we can't control that if we allow our flesh to overcome our spirit. That's becoming or staying temperate. I just wanted to put those keys in there. Usually we make the decisions that's going to dictate the rest of our life on a moment, on something that we're dealing with emotional. We make a move that's going to affect the rest of our life. So I wanted to give that example how the same man that Christ set up was still able to be used because of his love. Satan can use that too. He can use your love. He can use your hate. He can use your fear. Any type of emotion that's not temperate, Satan can come in. Finish reading.
St. Matthew, chapter 16, verse 23. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me.
He says, get behind me, Satan. You are offending me. Read.
For thou savorest not the things that be of the Most High.
Read that again.
For thou savorest not the things that be of the Most High, but those that be of men.
You're focused on the man. You're focusing on the flesh. That's what he was showing Peter. Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense unto me. For thou savorest. Savorest is actually seizing an opportunity. You're savorest not the things that be of the Most High, but those that be of men. He had to come and be a sacrifice. That was Christ's existence. That's the reason he was put here. Not to please what a man would think, including Peter or anyone else. Oh, I love you, brother. He was put here to do the will of the Most High. And anyone that have been placed here to serve the Most High and to exalt the voice and to bring forth any understanding have to understand that they're not more worthy than their master. If Christ suffered these things, you ought to suffer these things also. Which means when you sign up to this, work, understand that your life is no more. Understand that your life is used to wake up the elect and to bring forth the kingdom of heaven until death. And be willing to accept death cheerfully. Not the emotions. And I'm putting this out there because we're in a time in which we're going to see death like we've never seen before. 10,000 going to die on this side, 1,000 going to die on that side. But it may not come near the elect if it's not your time. Death is important when it escalates the work. Because a testator is actually not recognized by men until after death. So death can be a victory. We have to get out of this fear of death that we've been programmed in this society to understand. There's a reason they put horror movies out there and things that scare your eye and people dying and looking at dead bodies and people shooting. They want you to fear this. They want you to fear the physical. But really, what's in you is more powerful. When you cut this loose and get the new one, you're unstoppable. That's what they want you to fear. Death is part of this work. It is. Christ is our forerunner. Finish reading.
St. Matthew chapter 16 verse 24. Then said Yeshua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross and follow me.
So if we are to follow Christ, we must deny our own selves. There's things we want in this life. We just want. We want to be able to have a nice families, to raise everyone and raise the children and do picnics and, you know, go on vacations, and we want to be able to do normal things. But is this the time for that? We got to be able to deny those things. We can only dream now. We can only dream of the kingdom that Christ has put before us. To understand that this world is nothing. When I read about the kingdom of heaven and started understanding about the kingdom of heaven, I realized myself how much I was cheated in this world. This world is nothing. It's nothing. So it was nothing to go out in the cold. It was nothing to go out in the dead of winter, summer, regardless, whatever. It was nothing. To travel all around and deny ourselves, to give out the word, it was nothing. It meant nothing. Because I'm like, if we do this with the understanding the Most High give us, maybe we can help speed this thing up. Maybe if we can go and wake up one of the 144,000, we come closer to that time, and we're here. We want out. That's the whole deal. We want out of this wicked cesspool. And the kingdom cometh not by observation. Teachers that have the understanding, that can't even sleep without it coming to you. Scriptures popping all over the place. Understanding coming. Things just come out of nowhere. The Most High didn't give you information to sit on it. He gave you the understanding to use it because our life is short. Our time is short. Our kingdom will be here in no time. Finish reading.
St. Matthew chapter 16 verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
If you try to hold on to your life that you think is your life in this world, we're not going to get it. That's why you have to be in the mindset to say, what do I love in this earth more than the Most High? What am I willing to give up to stand before the Most High and get a crown, and he look at me or anyone else and say, you know what, son, job well done? Who's willing to give up everything? People talk about Christ. Christ is not going to church on Sunday. Christ is not just, yeah, brother, you my brother, I love you, you love me. That's not, no. It's being willing to make your life a sacrifice. And to actually make a print in this world to show that you was of Christ and not just a number. The information brothers and sisters are getting, the time is short. You need to go out, you need to spread it, you need to hit every area, you need to do whatever you need to do to bring numbers to the Most High so you can get your crown. That's what time we're in. Read on.
St. Matthew chapter 16 verse 25.